Good morning, Dumelang Sanbonani Absheni Henda. My name is Mpho Popps Modikoane.
And I'm Latoya Modikoane.
Welcome to the best tea in the city takeover. Well, we call it the second best tea in the city. And we can't wait for today's show. Renale, my top 10 at 10.
I wonder who's going to take it.
I
feel like I'm going to.
Let's
not compete.
Okay, let's not compete. People are watching us. And of course, we've got our blind spot coming up. And our question to the listeners today. How many times should you take an ex back? Is seven zaganjan I love back? How many times is too many times?
Yeah. Is there a limit?
There is.
Ours was 4.
Yeah, 4.
I think that's a good number.
We're fine. Yeah. We are on Kaya 959. You are listening to the best tea in the city takeover. And of course, we are doing my top 10 at 10. But we're also currently dealing with our blind spot for today. So it's a bit of a tricky one. It's got all the elements of black text. It's a husband and a wife who've recently got married. 7 years into their marriage, and the husband's sister needs to move in with them from out of town. But here's the catch. She needs to stay with them for a year.
Yeah, it's long.
It's long. Let's find out what people are saying on the socials about this.
Okay, so Shabalala Santo says no extended family should live with a married couple. This includes both their parents and siblings. You guys like fetching problems when they're far away from you.
Yo.
And then we've got Priscilla T. Mashejo. Imagine it was your sibling. How long will your sister be allowed to stay? Allow her to save up for a deposit and bed and fridge. 3 months so that she can start on a good foot.
Okay, so it kind of seems like it's a time frame issue more than just accommodating. So a lot of people are looking at the time and they're going, hey, it might be a bit too long. Let's hear what some of the voice notes are saying.
My sister, your blind spot, it doesn't need a rocket scientist to solve their blind spot. 3 is a crowd. Simple as ABC. I cannot go further. You can just understand the meaning of 3 is a crowd. There's a saying like that.
You know what, sister? If you don't put your foot down, now you'll never put it. It can't be with that now you're supposed to focus on 2 people. Now it's the sister-in-law and with your husband. You have not spent that time with your husband. No, tell the lady that she must move so that she can find a place so that you can live in peace. No, don't allow that. Stop it now. Thanks.
The blind spot is the sister. Why is she worried the sister-in-law will watch her the way she treats her brother? No, she's the blind spot. The lady will get her into her feet and then black. So she must just give her time. She must put herself into her shoes and understand if it was her, how would she feel if they will tell her move out? We just got married. We need to get into our feet. No, we need to help each other here.
You know, at the center of this, you're helping someone, and I think the question then becomes, when is it too much? When are you helping too much? And I think that's what the general consensus from our listeners is there's a little bit too much time. There's,
especially because they're newlyweds, so it's like the place is small, 3 is a crowd. But I think it's just about establishing boundaries, like I said earlier on. And then just rules and systems that need to be put in place.
Mar family ki family.
Yeah.
Family ki family. Will you turn away family?
No, you won't. Well, I wouldn't.
All right. Well, please keep sending us those voice notes. The number is 063-688-0959.
The Blind Spot on the best tea in the city.
My husband's sister just got a job in Joburg, and my husband told me she will come live with us. I didn't have an issue until he said uzohlala nathi for at least a year. And Habi and I have only been married for 7 months, and we're still finding our feet, and we are still learning. So you too. Already we are disagreeing on certain things, and our place is just a 2-bedroom house. And in having my sister-in-law around will complicate things for us. I also don't know her that well. I mean, I've only been around her 3 times. Would I be wrong to suggest after a month, I don't have an issue with my sister-in-law, but I've only been married for a few months, and I know she will also be watching me and how I treat her brother. I'm just trying to protect my marriage in space. What could be my blind spot?
Lady Mfundo. Lady Juliet.
It's fine. We'll end off with the married couple. It's fine. Let's
Really?
go Mfundo. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I think her concern is valid. they've only been married for 7 months. So it's only fair that they're still finding their feet as a couple. They would need their personal space. So, and also when you have family, they do tend to scrutinize how perhaps a wife is treating the husband, and it could cause conflict. So I think for a young couple, it really wouldn't be advisable. 1 month is enough for her to get on her feet, just for the sake of their own marriage, because 7 months, it's too early for them to add more dynamics, Relationships are difficult on their own. You don't need extra family members, just making things uncomfortable. So not now. If they were married for 30 years, by all means.
No, never.
Never.
No, guys, no. In-laws, no.
Yeah.
No, do not stay with us. I'm not married, right? But I can imagine even just dating somebody else from the other side staying with us for like that long period. For me, it wouldn't work. But I do understand where the partner's coming from. Maybe that's the blind spot somehow, that she's missing that. Him thinking he's trying to fulfill his family duty to the sister.
Yes,
The sister. And the other blind spot I'm picking up is that he never had the communication with his wife first, because that's where it starts. He's just telling her, hey, my sister's coming. She's going to live with us. We're married. We're in a relationship. Let's communicate. Let's find other alternatives before settling for the plan of her staying with me. Yeah, that's what I'm just picking up.
But these are instances, you can't prepare for life. And Fundo, I like what you said, because a lot of our listeners have been talking about the blind spot being the thing of, I'm worried about her watching me during this time. Because you don't know if the sister's reporting back to the family. You don't know if there's an open WhatsApp line. Hey, and you know what she said to him today? Imagine. So there's those things to look at, and I hear you on the, we should plan, but in certain instances you can't plan for this, because we don't know. That's one thing. We don't know the age of the sister. So this could be someone who's starting a new job in varsity, or this could be someone who's starting a new life. Maybe, things didn't work out in a previous marriage. We don't know if she's got other kids. She could be older. Chairperson of her society now every month gune society at your house. Welcome Mapubezi. Ninga mind lava. I'm a landlord.
No, Mpho. But the thing is that yes, we can't plan for certain things, right? But you can talk to your wife. She's there before you make a decision on your own.
Yeah, that should have happened.
Talking about wives.
Yes.
Mine is here today.
I mean, I know, like, put in the same situation, I probably would allow, like, my in-law, because you don't know what the circumstances, but the rules, I still stand by that. Like, we need proper boundaries. After a certain amount of time, you need to make a plan. What are you doing? Are you saving up? But you can't, it's family. You can't, like, just let them, be destitute. So.
Oh, spoken like a true wife.
Yes. Right? Right? You're listening to Kaya 959. It's the best tea in the city takeover with myself and Mpho Popps, Modikoane, and my beautiful wife. And we are wrapping up our blind spot right now. We've listened to a couple of your voice notes. There's a couple of things I want to throw in there, right? Number one, she did mention, our lady in the blind spot, that she's only ever met the sister 3 times. Yeah. Now, 3 times is not enough to know someone on a personal level, right?
Their mannerisms.
And some of our listeners online have said that, what if the dynamic was switched? What if it was not the brother's sister, and maybe rather if it was the sister's sister who came to live with them? And I don't know about that. Would you be comfortable with one of your sisters living with us for not even 9 months, for a year?
Sure. So I think probably, like, if they were stranded, probably not as comfortable, if I'm being truthful, to if it was your family. I just feel like the whole boundaries thing, I wouldn't really know how to, like, navigate that. So yeah, I think I wouldn't be as comfortable as I would if it was like your family member.
Yes.
I know it sounds weird because it's my family and I should be, but...
You're such a beautiful, honest soul. Say what people are thinking, Latoya, out there in the streets, on the air. If it's my sister, it's fine. It's my sister, But if it's your sister, this is someone who is a stranger to me. And the worry could be, hey, what if I've left these 2 alone? But let's say, yeah. What if I've left these 2 alone? You don't know. Maybe it's your sister who's the problem. Maybe I'm the problem.
Would you feel the same if it was your brother coming to come stay with us?
Yes. he must live outside.
Okay.
A garage.
Yes.
With the cars. And he must never be home when I'm not home. No, but you get where those things could come in, right? So I think let's listen to a couple of our voice notes, last few voice notes, and then I want to hear what your thoughts are on the matter, and I'll give some of my views. Let's hear what our listeners are saying.
Mpho Popps kule blind spot yanamhlanje bafo yazi ukuthi labantu bano 7 months beshadile kodwa manje sokunomuntu obaphazamisayo yabona phela u7 months mfowethu kusaya uqala komshado kusho ukuthi manje kumele nihambe nqunu endlini awukho kaphathe kuphela manje usisi nje akathola indawo aphuma bayeke uzobajoyina lapha mabe no 5 years into nje ehlanganisa umndeni isuka iyabheda sesiwami ihlalisa indoda yakho phansi nekhulume nayo yabona nje bathi honeymoon stage le enikuyo manje after umshado hayi sisi akahambe lo sisi kanti wenzani naye akana boyfriend.
It's not gonna work. Into yoba umuntu azifunde yena because okokuqala uzobe ezifunda yena as a married woman. Ufunda lo bhuti ukuhlala naye okokuqala. Uzofunda lo sisi futhi zonke izinto ngexesha eli1. Kuzofanele impress uzodraineka lo sisi even emotionally na financially futhi. Kahle makalindi ixesha elililo xa sekwazi kuyihandlisha yonke lento. Not now. It's too soon.
That's cause like unequivocally no. You don't go move in with your newlywed brother in the blind spot. The brother doesn't have proper boundaries. That's what I can see from my own vantage point of view, because at the end of the day they are newly married. You don't. No one is supposed to. They need to discover how to live with each other and understand each other's love language, habit language, every kind of language you can understand with each other. When she comes in, she's going to come in as a distraction. So my 2 cents worth of this problem or dilemma, which is not a dilemma, is that the brothers should set proper boundaries. And Shem Ogel is not wrong. She's not wrong, Shem.
Hey, mixed emotions. Bafo mina nginawe bafo man. Yazi, in the beginning of any marriage, the foundation of a marriage is built on the honeymoon phase. Like, you want to be comfortable in your space. You know, you're a newly married couple. There are things you are doing more than regular married people, you know? And it's dramatic because it's new. You know, it's still exciting. Good number sound effects. Hey! Manje makunomvakashi si quiet and it's a problem. So I completely agree with Ubafo in the beginning, but I love what our second voice note brought and the dynamic of like finance and inclusion, right? Because it's weird as well. Like we have a third person. We're in the newly developing stages of our marriage.
It's a lot of baggage, I think, for the first, not even a year, the first 7 months. It's a lot of baggage.
You know, babe.
But I think, you know, if she does decide to, you know, go ahead with this, they really just need to discuss it and just sit the sister down to be like, okay, these are the rules, how long are you staying? Or maybe negotiate, can it not be 6 months instead of a year? Just find a way around it, because it seems like the sister's stranded. So,
but it's new, right? It's new. Like, we still want to go on dates. Olapo. Now we're going on dates together. You are third wheeling. It's a lot. I think for me, what are your views? Personally, how do you feel about the situation?
My thing is, you know me.
Yes, you have the biggest heart in the family. At home, we call Latoya and Sons. She's everyone's lawyer.
I'm everyone's lawyer,
Yes.
I mean, honestly, if I'm being like realistic, I would say it's not a good situation. It's probably going to make things a bit shaky in the household, but maybe we make it 6 months instead of a year. But like, we can't leave your sibling stranded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my take on this, right? And I love the listener who threw in the spanner of an older sister, because that also changes the dynamic. You don't want to, because an older sister might bully the both of you, you know? And sometimes we have a problem with authority, respecting our elders, you know? So now you have an older sister who's going, hey, Nina, andlali kanti. But then I
think we're going to have to tag team in that case.
Yes, but my 2 cents on this matter, I honestly believe we should always help family. Family's family. We should always help each other, especially Rona. You know, it's part of our black tax. But I definitely do look at the time frame and I go, a year is too long. If you're staying with us for a year, we are no longer helping you now. You know, there's certain things that come with a year. You are now part of the forming foundation of our marriage. now we're always going to remember you in the fountain. You know, now you move out, Siyakumbula. Tabi saying, how's Vagashi? Remember spaghetti nights on Wednesday? How now we've got Stockholm syndrome or whatever it's called. But I agree on the fact that the time frame is a little bit too
very long. Yeah,
I'd say 3 months is enough time to help someone to get 6.
I'd say 6.
Half a year.
My thing is, what if they're looking for a job? It's not that easy to find work, right? So there's that saving up. Maybe they're saving up for a place. 3 months is a bit short.
Yeah, but we can assist them.
We can assist them where we can, but
paying the deposit.
Yes,
but it's leading them out the door so that we can make some more noises.
All
right, so that's it for our blind spot segment. I'd like to thank each and every one of you who sent in those comments and those voice notes. R.I.P. to an absolute legend. TK, how do you feel? And I'll tell you how I'm feeling right now. I am floating on cloud 9. Cloud 959 to be exact, because you are on Kaya 959 listening to the best tea in the city. Take over with me, Mpho Popps Modikoane, and my beautiful wife
Latoya Modikoane.
Oh yes, baby girl. Oh yes. Oh man, I think that was such a beautiful song to close us off with. You know, it's almost 12. It's 10 to 12, and we've had the privilege of hosting the best tea in the city.
And what a blast!
How do you feel?
I feel good. Very nervous at first, but it went by so quickly. Yeah, and I'm just honored that, you know, we were invited to take over today.
Yes, and part of my trade deal with Malume T-Boss is if I'm going to fill in for him, he needs to fill in for me on stage as well. So you're going to see Malume T-Boss doing comedy one of these days. It's a trade exchange. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to you, you know. It's our 2nd year anniversary. We had plans to do something, and this opportunity came up, and you were willing to make the sacrifice for us to be here today, because you know how much this means to me. And
anything for you, babe.
I just want to say thank you, and thank you for spending our 2nd anniversary with the listeners, with me here. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you make for me and Imani. We love you so much. Happy anniversary.
Love you, my baby. Happy anniversary.
And thank you for choosing me.
Thank you for choosing me.
About 4 or 5 times.
4, 5, 6 times.
Gunini.
Hey.
Hi now.
No more choosing. Hey. This is it.
All right, before we wrap up the best tea in the city takeover, we've got a caller on the line. Caller, tell us who you are. If you want to remain anonymous, say hi. It's me, Anonymous. My name is Jafta. Caller.
Hey, lovebirds.
Hey.
I just want to say congratulations on putting off such an incredible show. Big up to both of you.
Who are you, caller?
You're gonna have to guess.
Caller.
And I also want to wish you a happy 2nd anniversary. May your love continue to grow stronger with each passing year. I love you loads.
Caller, we love you more. Your voice sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Sister Rebecca Malupeu. Sister Ribs, please just say Moya. Just want to hear something. Who
it's your mother.
Latoya, you didn't hear.
Oh, thank you, Mommy. I thought I wasn't sure. I wasn't expecting it.
I love you guys.
Oh, Mommy, love you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Such an amazing job.
Oh, thank you, Mom. We really appreciate it.
Well done. I'm proud of you guys.
Oh, thank you, Ma.
Thank you. We love you so much. Oh, man. That was our mother.
Our mother, yes.
She started out as your mother.
Now she's ours.
Our mother.
Aww.
Thank you so
much.
What
a beautiful surprise.
Oh, man. Best tea in the city takeover. This has honestly been one of the best experiences of my life today. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me.
I'm
so proud of you.
I'm
really
proud of
shined.
you. I'm really proud of you.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's one thing you do in life, make sure you get yourself a wife. Yes, the best thing in the world. It's 5 to 12. Coming up after this, we've got ND. Big shout out to Malume T-Boss. Big shout out to the team. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. This is amazing.
Have a beautiful day. Nilalene Ngokolo. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Mpho Popps Modikoane.
And I'm Latoya Modikoane.
We are sipping the best tea in the city.